You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Hawks and Braves.
We welcome you to downtown Atlanta on a Saturday night. Hawks basketball comes your way, presented by Racetrack. It happens but once a year. The Lakers roll into town, and tonight's the night they come in red hot. Los Angeles and Atlanta. And here come the Hawks looking to knock off the Lakers in this building for a third consecutive time. Let's see if they can do it with so many guys on the injured list tonight. And the headliner for the Lakers, of course, is the man who's averaging 40 points a game, Luka Doncic. And the Lakers roll in, having won 5 in a row. A very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to FanDuel Sports Network, and also to those of you watching on WANF and around the state on the Peachtree Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy the broadcast, and you'll be with us all season long. Bob Rathman, Dominique Wilkins, and here come the Hawks rolling in. And for any LA kid to get a chance to start against the Lakers, Onyeka Okongwu's that man tonight. You know this is a big night for him.
Well, I think this is going to be a big night for Okongwu. He loves playing against these type of teams on a big stage, and he's starting to expand that three-point even more with a lot more confidence, and you know he can attack the basket. So they're going to be counting on him to have a big night if they're going to win this game.
And those LA roots run deep. A native of the City of Angels, a two-time California High School Basketball Player of the Year, one season at USC, and now on to the Hawks and the NBA. Of course, the talk of the league has been Luka Doncic and his getaway. The man is averaging 40 points a game for the Lakers, carrying the offense with LeBron still out of the lineup and Austin Reeves hurt as well.
Well, you know what? He's a guy who can take over a game. He can put you on his back, and you can ride him, and he'll get you to the promised land in a 7-2 record. So they're really out to a hot start. But what he's so good at is setting up guys early in the game. And when he does that, now his offense really takes off. So he's a tough cover.
Keaton Wallace is going to be starting at the point tonight. We'll tell you his story when we continue from State Farm Arena. Keaton Wallace moves back into the starting lineup for the Hawks tonight as they take on the Lakers. This young man is more than ready for the challenges that the job presents and also the challenges that the Lakers present. Wallace sidestep three. That's good.
Keaton has done a terrific job, and we've seen him get steadily better. For him, it started with, his tenacity on the ball, his toughness. He's got an innate leadership ability, and he's always shot the ball well.
Keaton Wallace surveying the floor, got it back from Porzingis, fires from deep and hits.
How has Coach Snyder really helped elevate your game? I mean, highly regarded as one of the best basketball minds. How has he helped you personally?
I think he's helped me understand the game, understand why I'm doing certain things, helping me understand angles, especially coming out pick and roll, being able to see the floor, being able to manipulate the defense.
And Wallace with the mid-ranger. Long bomb is good for Keaton Wallace. Keaton Wallace.
Keaton Wallace.
Oh, he's had a day, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
He's got his first NBA triple-double.
We got a lot of new guys, fresh mindset. We just ready to get to work, and we're
We welcome you to Atlanta. Nothing like a Saturday night in the city, and here we go with one of the biggest home games of the year. The Lakers are in town to battle the Hawks. And it is a banged-up Atlanta team, as you will see tonight. 10 eligible to face the Lakers tonight, to come in having won 5 consecutive games. Let's check out the starters. For LA, our Toyota starters with Luka, Marcus Smart, once a Celtic, now a Laker. Jake LaRavia, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton, who seemingly has found a home in LA.
Oh, yes, he has.
10 eligible to play tonight. These 5 will start. Keaton's at the point, Dyson at the 2, Risa Shea, small forward, Bogey, power forward. Onyeka Okongwu will go up against DeAndre Ayton in the middle. And there is Luka Doncic. He has been absolutely amazing. 40 points per game, his scoring average. And the last time he was here, he dropped 73 on the Hawks, which brings us to our forward keys to the game.
Yes. One major key tonight is Dyson Daniels and Luka. It's not so much scoring when it comes to Dyson, is how he's going to slow Luka down and make him work for everything he gets. Secondly, impact stat is they got to really start to score points in the paint. The Hawks got to win that battle. And the biggest key, I think, tonight is going to be Mo Gay. He's going to be that X factor. Have to have a big night.
Lakers in white and a turnover right away. Fumbled by Ayton, picked up by Okongwu. Hawks looking to spring the upset tonight on their home court, where they've won only once this season. That was that Tuesday night win over Orlando, and Risa Shea on the drive to open the scoring.
That was really nice, Bob. He didn't settle and start opening, had a big guy that switched out on him and went right around him.
Okay, we've seen Marcus Smart a lot of years, right? It's so weird to see him in a Laker uniform after all those days in Boston, and this is something Ayton's been doing all year. The big-time lob threat at the rim.
Well, he got some good passes to get him those type of passes. And so, again, if you're going to pick and roll, you're going to get that more often than not.
Mo Gay as LaRavia falls down. On the cut, Dyson Daniels. Second of a back-to-back for Atlanta. The Lakers starting a 5-game road trip with this one tonight. They last played Wednesday when they beat San Antonio in downtown LA. Rebound to Keaton Wallace.
Yeah, the Hawks have to just keep control.
Onyeka.
They can make the Lakers play their game. Don't get in an up and down game with them, because that's the way they want to play.
Lakers have been an outstanding shooting team. And a block. Well, that's going to be going up through the rim for a goaltend.
Well, it looked pretty good to me.
Well, yeah. Only one problem. It's illegal.
You know, the angle was bad. But I like the challenge. Yeah, he went up through the basket, but you know, Mo likes to challenge shots, and I really love that.
6'4" as Hachimura gets credit for the basket. Keaton Wallace against Luka. Pull up from 15. And Ayton the rebound.
What I like is Wallace being aggressive.
Hachimura from the corner. He knocks it down. 47% on his threes this season.
Well, they got guys on this Laker team that's not afraid to take that shot.
Risa Shea hands to Wallace. Keaton to the cutting Mo Gay. Dotted line floater is good.
All right, that was set up because of Wallace getting in the lane, making things happen there.
Luka Doncic. He'll take the three and shoot it wide. Risa Shea the rebound. Wallace goes cross court. Dyson looking to make a move. Luka defending. Daniels in the paint. Gives it up to Mo Gay.
I mean, even though he made that shot, I like to see him make Doncic work.
11-7 Atlanta. Marcus Smart bumps Wallace. Turns it over. Keaton with the takeaway. And here come the Hawks 3-on-2. Mo Gay runs the floor right around Doncic and a lay-in and a block.
That's a foul. Yeah, absolutely.
Little hip check going by sent Mo Gay's flying out of bounds. And Mo gets to his feet to shoot the free throw.
Well, again, the Hawks are taking opportunity breaks. You know, get a turnover, get out and run, get an easy one at the back to see nice patience here. And Doncic a little bit too late to slow down Mo Gay.
Mo had 7 boards last night against the Raptors. He's got 8 points, and it's 14-7. Mo Gay already had a 13-point game earlier this season, has those 8 points, 2 over his average, 14-7.
And we said that he has to have a good night. So far, so good.
Jumps out to defend Luka. Hawks on an 8-0 run. Step back for Doncic.
Well, you knew that was coming.
And Luka's been doing all the scoring this year without the benefit of the three-point shot. Just 30% coming in. Boguet, right corner. Same result.
Yeah, he said back at you.
Okay, Boguet.
Boguet is smoking.
Marcus Smart. Onyeka can't one-hand the rebound. Arabia gives to Luka at the center circle. Another three.
That's a contested three, so you live with that.
So far, so good for these Hawks. Risacher controls and fires.
Well, you know, he didn't have his balance on that shot. He had all the time in the world to shoot that. Nobody even came out to him.
Wallace has Hachimura in a switch. Murray spins baseline.
Oh, that's good defense by Wallace.
Keaton steps on the gas. Risacher catch and shoot. Look at Daniels fight Luka for that rebound. They're going to call a foul on Los Angeles. That's going to be on LaRavia.
No, it's Luka Doncic. That's his second foul.
And Quinn Snyder's going to take an early timeout here. So you're right, Nick. They did put it on Luka. And the timeout comes at 7:20 of this opening quarter. Hawks off to a great start. Lead at 17-10.
The Hawks with a fast start over the Lakers here from State Farm Arena as we welcome you back courtside. I'm Madison Hawk. It's no secret that the Lakers are off to a fast start offensively this season, but really it's their new look defense led by Marcus Smart that's getting a lot of attention. Luka Doncic told me that Marcus Smart does things defensively that he's really never seen before from a player. Just the way he dives for every loose ball and his ability to get his body in the right spots to draw charges. Hawks guard Dyson Daniels is going to try and channel some of Smart's defense tonight as he's matched up with Luka. Dyson told me he's studied a lot of Smart's film from his Defensive Player of the Year season, even trying to mirror some of his techniques. When I mentioned that to Smart pregame, he smiled real big and said, wow, in a league where defense doesn't really get much credit, it means a lot to know younger guys like Dyson recognize his impact.
Thank you, Madison. And Okongwu keeps it going for the Hawks. They've hit 8 of 11.
Well, the Hawks are getting the shots that they want to get. They're making the Lakers work, moving the ball around the horn. That's good, solid basketball.
Hawks with 3 starters out tonight. We just showed you Jalen Johnson on the bench. DeAndre Ayton's got his second bucket. So Jalen's out tonight with the ankle. Porzingis out for rest. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's sore back, keeping him from starting and playing, and that's going to end a consecutive game streak for Nickeil Alexander-Walker at 195 consecutive games.
I think they call a jump ball here on Zachary Risacher's drive.
Yes, LaRavia got in there to tie him up. Jake LaRavia having a career year joining the Lakers. Played against the Hawks, of course, over in Memphis. He was with Luke Kennard on that Grizzlies squad a year ago. Marcus Smart as well. 19-12. Atlanta leading LA by 7. Tipped to Dyson Daniels. Dyson controls the dribble. Pocket pass for Asa Newell.
No, he wasn't ready for that pass. That was a good look, though.
Asa and Deke Krejci have come into the game for Atlanta. Ayton fires it right into Gucci Rowe. Off the hand of LaRavia.
Got in a little panic mode there, Bob, and threw that pass kind of hot.
So with Wallace on the bench, Daniels moves over to the point. Post feed for Onyeka. Diving right to the hole and popped out on him. Out of bounds. Atlanta ball.
Onyeka has to make that shot. Those are the ones that you can't get back. That's an easy one there. You see, you get a nice post, gets inside. He's right there at the rim and shoots it a little bit long.
Underneath Risacher, the fake and dunk.
Zachary on the fake and finish.
Second basket, 21-12. Luka. Krejci defending. Runner by Doncic is short. Grab it and go for Dyson Daniels. Veet. And this one's knocked out of bounds.
Veet got it, Veet got in the air, had nowhere to go. But fortunately for the Hawks, they are able to get it back.
But you know Dominique Wilkins' rule of thumb on a play like that, if you're in doubt, shoot it.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Short clock here for Dyson, but he finds Onyeka, and there's another one at the rim.
Got to make those.
Hachimura's lob to Ayton goes right over the top. Asa Newell, broken up and a foul on LA. Hawks the beneficiary of that tip pass. Hachimura picks up his first foul. Daniels and Veet coming up with that loose ball, and Hachimura was called for the foul. Ayton had him sized up for the block. Veet at the line. Had a rough night last night. He was 0 for 3 from the field in 18 minutes. Second shot coming. Get the ultimate flexibility with a ticket package starting at only 6 games, customized for you. You can buy one now, get one free game on the Hawks and a complimentary 3-month FanDuel Sports Network subscription, courtesy of Georgia Natural Gas. To learn more, Hawks.com/flex. Luka denied, but a foul on Risacher. 23-12 Atlanta, and Luka stepping up to the line. Coming off 35 against the Spurs on Wednesday night. Had a season high 5 steals. In fact, that tied his career high. Luka missing the first of 2. 13 assists for Luka in that game.
Well, the Hawks have really done a good job so far in this first quarter.
Austin Reeves there on the left. They expect to get him back from injury during this 5-game road trip. And what a start he's enjoyed. Second shot good. Austin Reeves went nuts, had that 51-point game. Followed that with a 40-point game. Followed that with a buzzer beater. Here's Krejci from the wing. Good. Well, the thing about the NBA, folks, you have a bad game, you get a chance to bounce back the very next night.
Yes, you always got to stay ready. You can't worry about the ones you didn't make, because it's always the next game.
26-13. Hachimura gives it up. Dalton Connect in the corner. The former Tennessee Volunteer misses. Ayton the offensive rebound. And one.
The Hawks missed the opportunity there on the offensive rebound. You see 2 guys there, and Ayton was able to go up and take it over both guys. You see the reach there, and there's the foul by Veet.
DeAndre Ayton will be at that foul line. Mo Gay, Keaton Wallace coming in. Onyeka and Zachary Risacher head out. Ayton has developed incredible pick and roll acumen with this Laker outfit. #1 in the NBA in pick and roll points so far. J.J. Redick, the head coach of the Lakers.
Ayton is having a good start so far.
He's a good player, Nick. You know, he's gotten moved around a couple of different teams, but boy, he's played well in LA.
Yes, he did.
Wallace, followed by Asa Newell.
Well, and I've said to Asa before the game, say, okay, you're going to get a chance to play a lot of minutes tonight. You know, just bring it.
Luka. So this is part of the Hawks' game plan to try their best to keep Luka off the foul line. He's so good at drawing contact.
And you don't want to get cheap fouls like that. You see the offensive rebound here by Asa. Good solid play there, and that's where you're going to make a difference.
Like Trae Young, Luka Doncic in his 8th season. It's so weird not to have Trae out there when Luka comes to town, that's for sure. free throw is no good. Let's check in with Madison.
Bob, you just mentioned it, that Quinn Snyder told us in pregame that the game plan in slowing down and trying to contain Luka Doncic was to try and keep him off of the free throw line. He said yes, because Luka's a great free throw shooter. He's able to draw those fouls, but also because the more he goes to the free throw line, the more it takes them out of the pace of play that the Hawks want to play with. We know how fast they want to play, so the more fouls, the more it slows them down.
Case in point, Luka went to the line 17 times. Wednesday night made 13 against the Spurs. 28-17. Dyson Daniels outside, beat, 2 in a row, no. Rebound belongs to Jared Vanderbilt.
But a nice driving kicking by the Hawks. They're getting open shots, and so you just want to make sure you take advantage of those opportunities.
Here's Luka at midcourt. Also in the ball game is Jackson Hayes for Los Angeles. To the corner, and Doncic tries it again. Couple of fakes, goes behind the back, runs out of real estate, tip ball, shot clock at 7. LaRavia, and 1.
Oh, that's a strong play there by LaRavia. Again, they getting a couple of second chance opportunities. The Hawks going to have to limit those opportunities from LA.
The foul on Asa Newell, just an inch from going out of bounds. And then Jake LaRavia taking it up and in. He's got 3 points, and it's 28-20. Dyson Daniels not even looking at the basket.
Yeah, I wanted him to be more active.
Asa.
Yes.
And a foul on LaRavia.
Just hang around that basket, young fella.
And a timeout for Los Angeles. 2:51 to play in the opening quarter. And the rookie, the Atlanta native, and the Georgia Bulldog, Asa Newell, flushing one on the Lake Show at State Farm Arena. Atlanta Hawks basketball is brought to you by your local Ford dealer. By the Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. And by Rooms to Go, get big savings during the Veterans Day sale. Mo Gay off to a terrific start with 11 points. Growing up in Senegal, he grew up playing soccer, but he was too big, so switched to basketball when he was 16 years old. 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. Okay, a great start. Free throw by Newell.
Well, I said to Asa for the game, and I was saying earlier, you know, you got a chance to play a lot of minutes, man. Make the best of it, man. Stay ready, come out and do your thing.
Down the middle to connect, and that's a block by Beat. Follow shot is good.
Another missed opportunity by the Hawks. They had that one.
First 2 points for Dalton Knecht. 31-22. Mid-lane floater by Keaton Wallace pops out. Here comes Luka. First time as a Laker against the Hawks. And on the pass, Mo Gay commits his second foul.
And it looked like they're trying to play Luka the whole first quarter. And that's why when you got Luka, you got to make him work. You got to attack him as well, especially with 2 fouls on him.
So back to the line for attempts 5 and 6 here in the first quarter. Hawks lead it by 9, shooting great. First one good. Basketball fans, FanDuel Picks is now available in your state. And right now, new customers can play $5 and get $60 in bonus credits, win or lose. Join FanDuel Picks today, the easiest way to play. Coming into this game, Luka Doncic had scored a grand total of 200 points in his first 5 games, thus the 40-point average. Only Wilt Chamberlain has scored more points in the first 5 games of an NBA season than Luka Doncic has done this year. Air ball from the corner.
And again, when you have Luka on you as Mo Gay had, make him work.
Nick Smith Jr., the former Charlotte Hornet, hoisting one. On the run out, Veet Krejci. All kinds of contact and a foul. Veet.
You know what?
Hit awkwardly. Can't have another Hawk go down to injury tonight.
And Veet's willingness to run the floor. See, he came down kind of funny.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, and he grabbed his hamstring, it looked like.
Jared Vanderbilt committing his first foul, and Veet will head back to that foul line where he is 2 for 2 tonight. 25-year-old hits his 6th point. The Hawks continue their impressive first quarter play. Down 4 starters: Jalen, Porzingis, Alexander Walker, and of course Trey, and a key reserve in Luke Kennard. Taking on a red-hot Laker team.
That's a lot of guys to be sitting on the sideline.
There's KP out for rest tonight. Second of a back-to-back. Look to have him back on Monday night in LA against the Clippers. Here's Luka going to work. 9 first quarter points. In his career, he's averaging close to 30 a game against Atlanta, 28.6. And he's back to get the rebound.
Well, this is where you have to get the ball out of his hands. Make him pass it.
Wraparound pass eventually to the corner, and Vanderbilt. 32-26. Daniels tipped to Wallace. Veet leaves it for Keaton.
They passed up a couple of shots here.
Yes, they have.
And that was a tough one. You should have taken the open shot.
Tyson trying to catch up with Luka. Behind the back pass, batted down. Recovered. Luka fires. Hits. Doncic with 12.
So you can't lose sight of him.
32-29. Wallace dotted line. Yes. Keaton Wallace with his first 2. Making his 6th career start tonight. First this season. 34-29. Mogay's got 2 fouls. Pass intercepted by Newell. Keaton with 13. They'll play the clock down just a bit. 8 seconds, 7. Mogay gets to the middle, finds Veet. 2 seconds, 1. Good with .8. 3-pointer for Veet Krejci. And the heave by Nick Smith Jr. from 3-quarter court is short, and this first period is in the books. How about the Hawks? Put 37 on the Lakers in the first quarter. Wow, what a performance. Trying to keep it going as we move to period 2. State Farm Arena, Atlanta, GA for Hawks basketball tonight, presented by Racetrack. And what a first quarter for Atlanta. They put 37 on the Lakers, lead by 8, and shooting it lights out. 54% and 4 of 9 from 3. Cam Newton,
I want that out.
Atlanta native, showing his Hawk pride tonight.
He is dressed.
I like the hat. I like the hat.
I think you can play it too. Look, you got Houston's on the floor for the Hawks tonight.
All hands on deck, right?
Yes, indeed.
Veet from the corner.
Heat check there for Veet. You know, he's knocked down a couple threes.
37-29. Lakers with it. Nick Smith Jr. coming over to Los Angeles. He was released by the Hornets right before training camp. Hooks up with LA on a 2-way and finding some rotational minutes. Smith goes in short. Rebound Mogay. Here's Veet moving in on Hayes. Double team.
He decided he didn't want to take that shot.
And coughed up by Caleb Houston. Bronny James gets in to start this second quarter, hits the runner.
Bronny comes right off the bench and knocks down a 2.
37-31. Bronny shooting just 21% from the floor coming into the game. Houston squares up. And a foul on Bronny. Dad should be back soon. He's missed the entire season with sciatica. And the word from the Lakers, talking to their people before the ball game, is they think that LeBron will be back maybe in a couple of weeks when they get back after this road trip. Let's pause for a word from our partners at John Foy & Associates.
We've helped injured people recover over $1 billion because they called us first. Don't let another day go by without you getting the money you deserve.
3 free throws for Caleb Houston, 1 down, 2 to go. And these are his first points as an Atlanta Hawk. Running in his 4th game.
Well, he's a shooter, Bob, and he get a chance to get some minutes. They're counting on him to spread the floor, get some easy shots.
So Caleb Houston makes it a 40-31 affair. Early stages of our second quarter. Marcus Smart throws this one away.
Marcus was telling Bronny James to stay up high. I need an outlet.
For the Lakers, turnover number 6. Wallace hits the brakes. 15-footer for Ayton, shot at 16. Rather for Moguet. And a steal. Asa Newell.
Take it to the basket, young fella.
Between 2 Lakers, he lays it in.
There you go. That's when you get a chance, you attack.
42-31 Hawks. Jackson Hayes sets the screen. Nick Smith. Bronny against Veet. 4-3. Keaton Wallace the other way.
Way to push it, way to push it.
Keaton for 3. Taken down by Jared Vanderbilt. Now Marcus Smart works it over the timeline. Moves in on Houston, score the basket, and Houston caught for the foul.
That was a well-earned 2-pointer there by Marcus Smart. You see him going here. He takes the bump, finishes with the left hand.
Hachimura coming back. Keel checking on the replay on the big board at center court as Onyeka Okongwu returns. Marcus Smart played in 2 playoff series against the Hawks as a Celtic. Atlanta won in 16, and then the Celtics prevailed in 23. Dyson Daniels getting a breather as Luka's out. 3 points for Marcus Smart, 42-34. Backdoor cutting Houston.
Houston come off a quick 5 points, and they're going to need guys like him to be effective. All hands on deck here.
LaRavia. Everything on the outside right now. LaRavia just ran out of room, and Asa Newell steps in to pick off the pass.
Good team defense getting into the passing lane.
Asa wants to go up and puts it in off the glass. He had a double-double against Oklahoma City. Now he's picking on the Lakers tonight. And the Hawks go up by 12. Asa Newell, a Grady baby, born in Atlanta. Grew up a little while in Athens, but mainly down in Destin, Florida. But back to Athens to play at UGA, and now an Atlanta Hawk. And the Newell family is well represented tonight, Madison.
They absolutely are. I am here with Asa's dad, Justin, and his brother, Jaden, who's playing for UGA right now. Justin, I'll start with you. First off, how much fun are you having watching your son out there on the court?
I don't know if I'm having more fun or if Asa's having more fun, but we're riding this wave, and it's been awesome so far.
So there's a debate going on right now, guys, with how many steals Asa has in this game. Dad is saying 4, brother is saying 2 or 3. What do we think?
3, but he actually has 4. We're looking at that.
Dad is right. Dad is right. I hate to break it to you. Asa, though, the way he's able to defend early on as a rookie in this league, does he get that from you, or where did he learn that?
No, he definitely picked it up by himself, but, us playing, 1v1s growing up has definitely helped.
How cool is it for you to see your brother down here on the court?
Every day, I just get more prouder and prouder and prouder. Like, draft night, it was just a surreal experience, and I got this feeling, and that feeling hasn't left me.
And Dad, Asa was telling me when I talked to him in preseason that he used to come to these games with you and sit up in the nosebleed section and just picture himself down here on the court. How much hard work went into your son being able to sit down here and play down here?
It's an unfathomable amount of work that he put in, and he's always in the gym, he's always working hard, and he's always staying ready. So that led him here. We're so proud of him, and he might end up with 20 tonight. We'll see.
Hey, we're speaking it into existence.
Amen.
Absolutely, and I mean, he's having a great night tonight. Every time it feels like he steps out here on this court, he's having a good night. He was telling me on the home opener that it just felt surreal, even sitting in his locker, being able to picture himself in that jersey, and now that being a reality. And I know you just mentioned how much hard work has gone into it, but you have to just be so proud as you're watching him just have a really good night here tonight so far.
Absolutely, and it couldn't be with a better organization. He's been welcomed in, and he feels like family, and great culture with the guys. And we hope that he's a staple and a face of Atlanta for many years to come.
And I heard he had a favorite player growing up, maybe Dominique Wilkins.
Well, it was Dominique, but it was also Kyle Korver. He had both jerseys, and we still think a lot of Kyle. Love spending time talking with him any chance that we get.
All right, lastly, I'll end with you. You're watching your brother out here on the court. You're a senior at UGA. How do you make this a reality for you?
Just keep on working. Asa, every day he's like an inspiration to me. So his work ethic, it drives me to work even harder. And just taking it day by day and just, being patient.
All right, guys, I love it. Thank you so much for the time. Bob, Dominique, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Madison, thank you. And what a run for Asa, right on cue. 9 points, 3 rebounds, those 4 steals you all talked about. In 12 minutes, we'll see much more of this young man as the game unfolds.
I tell you, Bob, I thought that he would come out and have a good game. Just the quick conversation I had with him before the game. He said, yeah, I'm ready. Yes, sir, I'm ready. And so I was expecting him to come out and be some sort of impact, but he got out of the gates quick today.
The discussion on the floor is about a backcourt violation. One of the officials said the ball was tipped and Houston went to save it, and then a whistle stopped play, and the ball's going to belong to Atlanta.
Oh, it was tipped by Marcus Smart.
They got to make sure they got the right guys on the floor. So Ace is going to come back into the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hawks are out there. 2 are at the table.
Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
So Atlanta gets it back. 6:25 to play. Second quarter. Hawks continue to impress. Caleb Houston lets it fly. That's that shooter's touch you were talking about.
Yes, indeed. Again, multiple guys that you didn't expect to come out and have an impact so far is doing it.
51-36. Fifth Hawk three-pointer of the night. Lucas steps back. Man,
this guy can flat out score, man.
14 for Luka. He's missed 4 games this season with an injured finger and the sore left leg. On the pass, Dyson is fouled.
That's 3.
That's 3 on Luka. Now the officials get together.
Well, they're going to change it.
And this is going to go against Marcus Smart instead.
The foul has been now assessed to Marcus Smart. His first. Still second team.
That is team foul number 2 on the Lakers. And here is Dyson Daniels operating at the point right now for the Hawks. In the middle, Onyeka.
Take that little man and punish him.
Yes, sir.
They're going to switch Marcus Smart on Onyeka. You got to go right to the rim.
53-38. Over the top, LaRavia. Spins in and scores.
Oh, that's a tough move.
5 points for the former Wake Forest Demon Deacon, Dyson Daniels. Nice drive. 55-40. 5:10 to play here in the second quarter. Luka.
You gotta go. You gotta go help. And very lucky there. That thing popped out.
Okay, and there's that airtight defense by Marcus Smart. He really guarded 2 players at the same time.
Well, he should have passed that ball back out to the front.
Deflected, stolen. Okay, knocked down. Taken away by Luka.
Got to give the ball up, to give it to the guard.
Hachimura going in. And it popped out. LaRavia the offensive rebound. Back to Luka for 3. He's got 17. Timeout Atlanta. 4:28 to play in the half. Atlanta Hawks basketball is brought to you by Georgia Drive Chevy. Visit your local Chevy dealer. By Racetrack. And by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. Drive sober or get pulled over. ATL Dancers entertaining here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks on top 55-43. 4:28 to play in period 2. Hey, WANF viewers, if you're enjoying tonight's game, make sure you subscribe to FanDuel Sports Network for more. Download the app to get started. Bob, Nick, Madison back with you at State Farm Arena. 55-43, and the Hawks are doing everything right, shooting 54%. They've only turned it over 4 times. They've forced 9. And that's turned into 16 points. Yeah, Luka's got 17, but no one else has hurt them.
And that reason for that is that the turnovers down the stretch so far, you know, you got to take care of those possessions. You can't give them easy opportunity.
Risacher. Keaton Wallace with 2 on the shot clock. Ayton gathers in the rebound. Luka gets it back. Daniels defending. Dyson does not have a foul. LaRavia. Boy, is he playing with a world of confidence.
He's shooting the ball. He's putting it on the floor. He's mixing his offense up, and just like that, they get it back under 10. Ball needs to swing a little bit here for the Hawks.
Onyeka throws that one in over Ayton. That's the matchup we were talking about at the beginning of the game. Onyeka, the LA native, going up against DeAndre Ayton in the middle tonight. And so far, so good for Double O. 57-46. Hachimura, short. Good overplay and a steal by Kongwu.
Good post defense.
Keaton Wallace into the paint.
Good pass.
Finds Boguet. 3-ball is good. Boguet keeps it rolling. He's got a season-high 14. That is the 10th Laker turnover. And the Hawks have scored 19 points off the 10 turns. LaRavia. And a foul.
Well, LaRavia, man, he has no fear. He goes to the basket, ducks his head, and he tries to make things happen.
First foul on Onyeka on Boguet. Good-looking stroke from the corner.
And then straight up and down. Good corner pass to get him open. And you take those type of shots all day.
So LaRavia finds his way to Los Angeles playing with the Lakers, and he has a game at Minnesota on October the 29th when he scored 27 points. And the fans at the Target Center kept yelling, "Who's number 12?"
You know that?
And we didn't recognize him. Marcus to the bench. Jake LaRavia, Pasadena native. Started at Indiana State, played there 2 years, and then over to Wake Forest for his final year in college. First-round pick in the 22 draft. Hawks lead it by 13. Keaton Wallace up over Luka.
Again, you want to get a little bit better shots, you know. Make him have to work a little bit more on the defensive end.
LaRavia dives to the hole. Rebound to Boguet. Hawks looking to run. Spinorama. Ricochet rolls it in.
You like it. You like that. That's good offense. The ball swung from one side of the floor to the other.
62-47. Hawks at 54.5%.
Well, I think you should keep the double team on Doncic out that far and make somebody else beat you.
Hachimura the up fake and fires the mid-range. He has struggled mightily tonight. 2 for 7. And on the foul, LaRavia is fouled by Dyson Daniels.
Even though Hawks have a sizable lead here, they've given up quite a few offensive rebounds. You got to corral the ball. LaRavia is making his presence felt here.
He has scored 9, has 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He signed with the Lakers as a free agent back in July. That's his 10th point. 2.5 years with the Grizzlies, then a trade last season to Sacramento. Played 19 games with the Kings. And loving life in SoCal. 11 for LaRavia. 62-49.
Daniels. Oh, man, again, getting to the lane. I'd like to see him use that backboard a little more.
Luka from the logo. Man. 20 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, they lost sight of him. Gave him too much room.
Just your garden variety 36-footer here at State Farm Arena. Off the turnover, Luka to the rim. Kicks it out. Hachimura, new, still cold. Rebound to Boguet. And getting a hand in there was Vanderbilt, but no call on a jump ball. Meanwhile, Bo at the other end feeds Ricochet.
Yeah, that's a big bucket there. Big bucket.
65-52, 38 seconds to go in the half.
Again, you want to double Doncic.
Luka off the glass, easy does it. From 36 feet or 6 feet, Luka continues to score. He's got 22 first half points. But the Hawks have put 65 on the board. What a performance by the undermanned Hawks. Ricochet. Boguet. Fakes. Can he get it off? He does. 7 seconds. 6, 5. Keaton for 3. Good! Keaton Wallace with 3.5. Luka from three-quarter court. That's going to be short, and the half is in the books. And what a half for your Atlanta Hawks. My goodness. 68 points on the board. Incredible performance. A balanced attack led by Mo Gay's 14 points. And look at Keaton Wallace drill this one wide open. Beauty. What a first half performance. And Keaton is standing by with Madison.
Keaton, 21 assists on 26 made field goals there in the first half. What has led to this efficient ball movement?
We've been playing with a lot of pace right now. We getting up and down the floor. We're trying to limit them to one possession, just making them shoot tough contested shots. They're a good team. So we got to make it hard for them, get rebounds, and we got to run in transition.
Luka off to a hot start, of course, but how do you keep their offense steady and keep them out of this game?
You know, Luka's a good player. We just got to make sure we execute our game plan as far as defensively, making sure we rotating at the right times. We got to make them play through the pocket, try to get him off the ball a little bit more.
All right, Keaton, thank you. Good luck.
Keaton Wallace getting the start at the point tonight. Responds with 5 points and 4 assists in that first half of play. And the Hawks taking the ball away left and right from the Lakers. 4 steals for Asa Newell in that first half. What a performance. Halfway through with the score, Atlanta 68, the Lakers 54. Atlanta Hawks basketball is brought to you by Kia, by Georgia Power, official electricity partner of the Atlanta Hawks and State Farm Arena, and by Georgia Natural Gas. GNG keeps it simple. Get our lowest rates at GNG.com. Lots of good things happening for the Hawks on this Saturday night as they've got a 14-point lead to take to the third. Madison Hawk downstairs a moment ago caught up with assistant coach Epi Udoh.
Coach, only 5 turnovers there in the first half for the Hawks. How were you able to really control the pace from the start?
Well, I mean, pushing the ball, getting out, running, getting to the paint and having our eyes out. You know, trusting one another on the offensive end.
Luka with 22, but then only one other Laker player in double figures. What do you make of the overall defensive effort there in the first half?
I mean, we're following the game plan, so that's key. We know Luka is a monster to himself, so we just got to stick with it in the second half. No, he's bound to go on a run, but just stay with it, trust each other on the offensive and defensive end.
Coach, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
A missed shot by Zachary Richelet opens the second half. Atlanta was so consistent across the board through the first 2 quarters. 54% shooting in the first period, 55% in the second. Luka. And the rebound to Dyson Daniels. Dyson to the basket.
Oh, that's
lays it in.
Again, when he used the glass, you know, he makes that shot much easier in traffic.
70-54, largest lead tonight. Ayton is fouled, and Quinn Snyder just doesn't believe that one. It's going to be Mo Gay's 3rd foul.
You know, they called a foul right there.
And it was, I mean, technically.
He had a little contact there.
Luka inside.
Oh, that's a great find by Luka Doncic. He is a wonderful passer. That's 7 dimes.
Richelet throws it right to Marcus Smart. Blocked by Kongwu, but out to Ayton. Luka for 3 and a deep one. Tapped.
See, those are the rebounds you got to have. You can't give up those. You got to go at Doncic right now because that guy, he's too small.
LaRavia. And a timeout for Atlanta. Jake LaRavia has 13. And a timeout with 10:31 to go in the third. We are looking for a future Kaiser Permanente nurse, maybe a Nick Nurse. Get into coaching. 70-58 is our score, with Atlanta on top of the Lakers. Early timeout for Quinn. Time for our strong arm presented by John Point Associates. And for Mo Gay, you see his first half numbers against the Lakers. And keep in mind, his season high was 13 coming into the game. And he beat that with his first half performance here tonight. Good job, Mo Gay. Early timeout from Quinn. What do you think the coach wanted to stress?
Well, one thing he wanted to stress is rebounding the ball. They got to get the defensive board and get out and run. And so you can't give up those second chance opportunities. Yeah, he traveled.
(70-58). We don't want to lose that momentum. But one thing about momentum, it has no allegiance. It can switch sides at any time.
Yes, indeed.
Luka. Hachimura struggled in that first half, but looks good on that three-point stroke. 70-61. 7 straight Laker points to cut it to 9. Daniels. Nice.
That's beautiful. You know, go and finish there. Get in the paint. Freeze the defense. Nice jump hook over the top.
Dyson in double figures with 10. Hachimura back to Luka.
You got to help here, Conwell. You can give Doncic that.
Oh boy, the defense evaporated, but
yeah, very fortunate there.
Dodged a bullet. Good hands by Hachimura. Hawks survive it, but they can't get it past Marcus Smart. That's like trying to get the sunrise past a rooster. Some of those, passes. Here's Mo Gay for 3. Yes, sir. Oh, what a night he is having. That's his 4th three-pointer.
Again, another big play as LA was trying to make their run. The Hawks make a little run of their own.
Oh, it was a perfect 4 for 4 from three-point land. And the Hawks take it away. A run out for Risacher. Blocked and fouled Marcus Smart. Risacher took some punishment.
Yeah, you know, that's a good hard foul, but nothing intentional there by Marcus Smart. He actually tried to help him after he hit him.
Second foul on Marcus, and Risacher get the number of that truck. Take a look at the collision. Risacher's going up. Marcus is going to try to deny. And when he comes down,
he comes down hard on him. And you hear people over here saying referees suck. I mean, what?
Risacher at the line and rolls it in. Point number 10 for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes comes in.
You know the thing too about the Hawks here, Bob, if they can continue to play this way offensively and secure the rebound, this is a game, it's theirs. This is their game to win.
That free throw pushes the Hawk advantage to 16. It matches the biggest of the night. Luka lobbing and dunking Jackson Hayes. His first 2.
And Luka almost have a double-double here.
Onyeka runs it down. Over now to Keaton. Wallace, short clock, 6, 5 to shoot.
Oh, nice.
Step back, in and out.
Good play.
Mo Gay had it for an instant. Four minutes into the second half. Luka gets the shot away. Complaining about contact, but no whistle.
It wasn't enough contact to warrant a foul.
Risacher drills a 3. 14 points for Zachary Risacher, and the Hawks continue to pour it on of 17.
And Luka is crying for fouls, and you know that wasn't a foul, wasn't no contact, so he wasn't gonna get a call for that.
Jake LaRavia. Outside Smart, inside Hayes, stripped. Taken away by the Hawks. Here comes Dyson Daniels. Dyson moves in to the trailing Keaton Wallace.
Yes. Yes.
And the Lakers take a timeout. Second 3 for Keaton. And can you believe this, Atlanta? The Hawks on a 13-2 run to lead it by 20. Hawks break from the gate in fine fashion here in the second half, build the lead to 20. at 83-63. Zaxby's who's got the sauce tonight? Well, lots of Hawks have the sauce. Nick, everybody contributing.
Yes, indeed. You know, it's a total team effort here, particularly defensively, that's giving them the ability to get out and run. Keegan Wallace hits a three. Zachary is starting to pick his game up. Dyson is doing a really good job at distributing the basketball.
Yes, sir.
10 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. So he's on triple-double watch.
The 10 assists for Dyson Daniels matches a career high. Mo Gay has tied his career high with 4 threes in the game. And the Lakers forced to call a timeout. Luka.
And that's the kind of looks you got to give Luka. Make someone else have to beat you.
Marcus Smart into the lane.
Tough shot there.
83-65. Keaton. Cogwood runs into Jackson Hayes. Lakers running. Vanderbilt. Awful shot. Man.
Oh, but that was a good challenge.
Mo Gay. Quick move. Reverse. Oh, Mo Gay. Give me Mo. I need Mo Gay to deflect the pass.
Mo Gay. Magic Mo.
Ah, yes. Daniels.
The ball movement.
Give it to Mo.
Passed up a couple of shots there.
Wow. Ricochet for 3. Oh, man, the Hawks are failing it tonight.
They're cooking. They're cooking right now.
On the front burner. 88-65. Wow. Luka drops it. Ricochet, nobody back.
And Luka didn't even run back.
And Mr. J.J. Redick has seen enough. 5:59 to go in the third quarter, and the Lakers and their fans cannot believe what they are seeing. The Hawks have a 25-point lead. Look at this reverse from Mo Gay.
Oh, man, Mo Gay. And the hustle back on defense after he made this miraculous reverse. Then Zach comes down. He winds it up here.
Love it. Windmills that baby.
Bring back memories.
Yes, it does. Well, I'll tell you what, and how many times, Nick, have we seen this in the NBA? You come into the game, everybody's banged up, they're sick, they're hurt. You got to patch the lineup together. The guys go out there, relax, they got confidence early, and now they're just letting it flow.
They have nothing to lose.
Yep.
So they go out and play loose, they play confident, you play comfortable, and more importantly, they're having fun.
22-6. Fast break points. Time for our Valvoline Instant Oil Change Quick Change. And Zachary Ricochet pouring it on tonight. Had a great night last night. Tonight follows it up with 19 points on 7 of 11 from the field. Let's go down to the floor in Madison.
Yeah, you talk about having fun. These guys are having a lot of fun down here on the sidelines right now. I just had my ear in my head in that huddle right there. Mo Gay was high-fiving every single player and saying, let's keep it going. Don't stop now. They're really motivated to finish this game strong, especially coming off that loss last night. But hey, you guys mentioned it. That's the beauty of the NBA. You just got to keep going.
Ricochet had it knocked out of his hand, but a reach-in foul is called on Nick Smith Jr.
What you see the Hawks doing right here, Bob, you see them doing or having overplay defense, really extending their defensive out. They are putting a lot of pressure on the Lakers. And it's good steal there, just extending the defense, and this could have very easily been a shot opportunity there.
The Hawks have 13 steals in this game. Blowing the Lakers out, and Luka is on the bench. Onyeka.
You wanted that one to go wide open. Good shot.
Jackson Hayes denied, and guess who's up there with him? Mo Gay. Veet drives in, scores.
The Hawks are doing a fabulous job of pushing the ball up the floor and getting quick opportunities.
Maxi Kleber is on the floor. The former Dallas Maverick making his Laker debut tonight. He's been out with an injury. Dalton Knecht has it ripped away by Moguet.
Swarming defense here by the Hawks, man. You got to applaud their hustle. They're going after every ball, every possession.
Asa Newell comes into the game, and Magic Mo goes out.
Magic Mo, yes. Oh, man, what a showing tonight.
92-65.
That's not going to go. Not a good shot there.
I think the question now is, how much are the Hawks going to win by? Onyeka. Rebound to Knecht. Dalton Knecht, Kleber. Back in the middle it comes to Nick Smith Jr.
Way to slide your feet there by Wallace.
Pressuring the ball.
Oh, that's solid defense. You make that, you earned it.
And Onyeka clears and gives to Keaton. Quickly ahead to Risachet. Feet for three.
And the Hawks have missed their last 3 shots here. You want to really expand on his lead when you get those chances.
Quinn's going to go get Caleb Houston off the bench. Knecht for 3. Dalton Knecht with his first 3. He struggled from downtown this year, 21%. Found a lot of time on the bench because of it. 92-68. Veet, ball fake, lay in, good.
Oh, the show and go. He got a slight fake there to free himself up.
That was pretty. 94-68 Atlanta. Dalton Knecht stumbles.
No, that wasn't a foul. You're not going to get that call.
Pete Wallace getting into his bag a little bit.
Yes, he is.
Veet. Asa Newell. Scoop to the hoop.
Oh, yes.
Asa Newell. Everything going right for the Hawks.
He has arrived tonight. 11 points for Asa.
96-68. And we've got an offensive foul called on Dalton Knecht. Here's Veet.
Nice little ball fake, show and go.
And the Trae Young hop at the end.
He's been watching Trae too much. Can't copy that. That's copyright.
At one point in the history of this rivalry that dates back to 1949, the Hawks held a lead over the Lakers through 3 quarters by 38 points. Here's a knock away by Vanderbilt. They'll go up and score. The last time the Hawks had this big a lead after 3 quarters was February the 14th, 1959.
Oh, man. Horse and carriage days. You remember that, Bob, right?
I think I did the game.
They had cardboard mics.
Hawks were in St. Louis back then. This is the 343rd game of the Laker-Hawks series, and this may go down as one of the most improbable in that series. This ball's flying around all over the place.
Yeah, and Hawks can't make those kind of turnovers. Don't get too comfortable.
96-70. Around the rim and out for Smith. Kleber gives. Nick Smith Jr.
That's good defense.
Rises up on Veet. Forced the tough shot. Loose ball. Collected by Veet. Over the top. Caleb Houston. Down the middle. Here comes Asa. And he's, a block shot. Maybe just lost the handle. Vanderbilt got it stuck on his hip. Knocked away. And the Hawks are just flying around defensively.
Yep.
Standing out of bounds when he caught it, Jared Vanderbilt. This is something else. Despite 22 and 11 assists from Luka, the Hawks are just having their way with Los Angeles.
And I tell you, the Hawks defense has been stifling in this second half so far.
Lakers are shooting 42%.
You know, he was a little bit too far behind the three there when I don't think he realized how far he was out when he turned to shoot that.
Final minutes of the third. Stay tuned. Fast break coming your way. Bronny flips it up and in. Second bucket for Bronny James.
Pretty impressive there.
Georgia Natural Gas presents our fast break. Coming up between quarters, Keaton can't drop it in. Okongwu finds Caleb Houston. Caleb for three. This one out of bounds to Atlanta with 28.7.
And they're bringing Dyson Daniels in here for this last 28 seconds here.
We talked about the Hawks with 13 steals tonight, and of course the Great Barrier Thief is right in the middle of that. He has one steal tonight as he jumps ahead of Doc Rivers' 62nd consecutive game with at least one steal. Our Xfinity matchup. 96-72. Dyson has to shoot it. Rebound on Yeka. Back up and in. 10 points for Okongwu. 98-72. And the horn sounds ending the third period.
At the end of the third quarter, Los Angeles 72.
Amazing performance here by Atlanta. The Hawks scored 30 more points in the quarter. They are shooting 54% for the night and lead the Lakers 98-72 at the end of three. Time now for Fast Break. It's presented by Georgia Natural Gas. G&G keeps it simple with great rates and reliable service. Welcome back to the broadcast booth, everybody. Cam Newton. I had a chance back in the day to broadcast Cam Newton's first football game at Auburn. The start of that incredible campaign for him. Tim Couch was my partner, the former Kentucky Wildcat. And we looked at Cam and said, "It's the biggest dude on the field."
Yeah, he is a big quarterback. That's for sure.
Lakers get a bucket from Bronny. It's 98-74. This has been one of the most amazing Hawks games, given the circumstances, that we've seen in quite some time. Keaton Wallace drills a three. His third of the night.
And the route continues, just playing wonderful basketball in this second half.
Hawks are 13 for 29 on threes for 45%. Nick Smith Jr. feeds it inside. Rejected by Asa Newell. Vanderbilt says, "I got to get rid of this thing." Shot clock violation. J.J. Redick brought his Lakers to town, having won 5 consecutive games, facing a Hawks team without 4 starters and Luke Kennard, and ran into a buzzsaw.
Well, these guys came out with nothing to lose. They were very relaxed. They played hard. Dyson Daniels actually got it started because of his defense out front, and everybody else kind of followed suit.
Caleb Houston. Daniels, spin move. Asa Newell loads up. Three-pointer, good.
Asa, again, comes alive 14 points off the bench in 19 minutes for Asa.
He's hit 5 threes in 5 games as a Hawk. Jarred Vanderbilt connects. 104-77.
They miss Asa on the cut there.
Wallace had it blocked. Taken down by Vanderbilt. Bronny from 15. Tyson Daniels plays it back to Keaton. It remains 104-77. And Nick Smith dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Our Georgia Lottery hitting the jackpot tonight. How about this young guy? Asa Newell playing his 5th NBA game tonight. And he matches his, sets rather, a season high with 14 points. He had 12 against OKC. 6 of 9. The fam is loving it.
I couldn't be more happy for him. You know, for the game, he knew what he had to do. He knew he was going to get some minutes, and he stayed ready and came out and did his thing.
Mo Gay to Caleb Houston. Feet going up. Uses glass. 15 points for Veet.
This is a rout here.
And I tell you, Nick, listen, we've sat through a lot of these games. You've played in a lot of these games. It's a rare day when you kick the Lakers' butt like this.
It don't happen like that.
Dalton Knecht.
Knecht went upstairs with that one.
Tried to go to the upper room, got the foul. And for Asa, his 2nd foul. Dalton Knecht will get 2 free throws.
This kid's going to be a player in this league for a long time. Knecht is a nice player.
Yeah, he is a good player. Older, 24 in his 2nd year. And we have a timeout called on the floor, so we'll take it with you. And we will come back in just a moment with the Hawks on top, 106-77.
After review, the defender is late to the spot. He delivers illegal lower body contact as well as illegal contact to the arm. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful.
The voice
2
of
shots
Kevin
will be awarded
Scott.
for LA, and Atlanta will lose their ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Sprite coach's challenge goes against the Hawks this time. They were trying to get that foul back, so Knecht will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws.
And you know what? When you're up 29 with almost 9 to go, you know, you can afford to lose one of those challenges.
So foul on Newell stands. Dalton getting ready to shoot here. We've got 8:54 to go in the 4th quarter on a big night for the Hawks in downtown Atlanta. Our Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact players, pick one. They've all made significant contributions.
Unbelievable. I mean, 7 guys in double figures. You got one guy who has 8. So the Hawks have done a great job of sharing the basketball. You see Zachary Reese-Shea and Mo Gay leading the scoring charge here, but everybody has played wonderfully in this game.
7 points for Dalton Knecht. 106-79 Atlanta. Lots of smiles on that bench tonight. What a difference a day makes. Veet. Mo Gay, a little long. Rebound Jackson Hayes.
Almost another steal.
Yes, the great barrier thief. Right behind the Coral, trying to pop out. And a foul call. Jackson Hayes dribbling into a double team. Basketball fans, FanDuel Picks is now available in your states. And right now, new customers can play $5 and get $60 in bonus credits, win or lose. Join FanDuel Picks today, the easiest way to play. 106-79, Atlanta. Knecht from deep. Mo Gay, the rebound. Knocked away, recovers. Mo says, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, you know, I'll bring it up. You guys get down court.
Newell. Oh, man. Come on, Asa.
Do your thing, Asa. I am loving how he's approached this game. Couldn't be more happier for him. His dad said he could get 20. He might get it tonight.
He's in just one more three. And Jared Vanderbilt powers this one in. Foul coming on Vee Krejci. Look at the arc on this three-pointer.
Fluid. We'll take it.
Three-point play for Jared Vanderbilt. Onyeka is saying, what are they saying about me back in LA? 109-82.
You got a wide open shot at the free throw line. Take that shot.
Just give it to Magic Mo.
The Magic Mo is, again, keeps it rolling. 21, 7, and 7. What a stat line.
Inside, Bronny James takes it out with 5. Connects, glass and good. Dalton with 9. Mo Gay's 21 points represents a new career high. Previous high was 19. 111-84.
That's off there.
Air ball from Newell, but Caleb Houston comes out of there with it.
And I'm going to give Asa Newell a heat check on that one he missed there. But Hawks was able to get it back. Couldn't come up with a bucket there, though.
Down the lane, Jackson Hayes. And the Hawks will take a timeout. 6:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Hawks on cruise control. Atlanta Hawks basketball is brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places. By Xfinity, all your favorite teams all in one place. And by John Foy & Associates, the strong arm. A long night for Luka. 111-86 Atlanta. Hey, WANF viewers, if you're enjoying tonight's game, make sure you subscribe to FanDuel Sports Network for more. Download the app and get started. We'll be back on Monday night from LA against the Clippers. History in the making tonight in this margin of victory for Atlanta. Under 6 to play. The Hawks are up 25 as Keaton Wallace gives to Onyeka. Right to the hole.
Onyeka with a nice drive. Did not have a wide open shot and decided to put it on the deck. Gets all the way to the basket for an easy 2. Onyeka continues to play well himself.
Onyeka's got 12 points and 8 rebounds. Bronny connects on a 3. Bronny James has 9 points, and that's a new season high for him. 113-89. Shovel to Onyeka, blocked.
Well, Onyeka got to concentrate on finishing the play.
Tyson Daniels, excellent defensive rebounder. Into the paint, kicks it back to Magic Mo.
Magic Mo, you gotta let it go.
In and out for Risacher. 113-89.
Dyson Daniels, 13 assists.
Oh, a long one on the wing for Dalton Connect. Maybe this will get him back in JJ's good graces here. 113-92. Lakers putting a little spurt together here as Keaton Wallace comes back and says, no, time for three. His fourth of the night.
Yeah, let's calm everything down here.
116-92. Dalton's got 14. 9 in this fourth quarter. 116-94 Atlanta. Reese Shea spins.
In and out.
Jared Vanderbilt puts it in. Lakers starting a 5-game trip. They'll be in Charlotte on Monday night. Onyeka.
Shot it too short.
Couldn't believe he was that open.
Yeah, you gotta shoot it with conviction.
Hawks have led by as many as 30 in tonight's game as Maxi Kleber fouled by Keaton Wallace. Right now, let's pause for this word from Zaxby's.
The Asian sensation menu, only at Zaxby's. Who's got the salt?
Zaxby's.
It was an oblique issue that kept Kleber sidelined. Gets his first point as a Laker.
Well, what the Hawks did tonight, which they should be very proud of, they shut the starting lineup for the Lakers down.
Yes.
Second half. They basically shut them down.
And JJ pulled the plug in the third quarter. 8 years in Dallas. Maxey bumps the free throw off. Asa got fouled. Vanderbilt had him by the arm, and he got the rebound with the other arm. 116-97. Well, a different story for Luka Doncic. Last time he was here as a Mav, he went for 73, and the Mavericks won that game. And tonight, he had a solid game for sure. But the Hawks, the story. There's Jacob Toppin. He played for the Skyhawks last night in Toronto and had a fine night. Got on a plane with all the injuries to come back home and play tonight, and got the dunk to get into the scorers column. 118-97.
You got to be really happy for the Hawks here, because the way they have come out and played tonight is just wonderful thing to see. And it often happens this way, Bob, when you're depleted. Guys come out with no fear, nothing to lose, and just play hard.
Just play. Jacob Toppin last night at the 9:05 had 24 points, 10 rebounds, shot 10 of 13, had that dunk a moment ago. And Jacob getting into his third game with the varsity. 118-97 out of bounds to the Lakers. 2:18 left. Last time the Hawks had this big a win over the Lakers, you got to go back to October of 1973. The Hawks beat the Lakers here in Atlanta by 27 points. Nick Smith Jr. hits the three. And I think, I may be wrong, but I think we were still in the Western Conference with the Lakers back then. 118-100. Reese Shea missing. Rebound Vanderbilt. And right off Kleber out of bounds. And Folly Dante will come in for Atlanta, so he'll get a chance to play the last 142. Stay tuned for Hawks Live postgame, fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. That's coming up next. And what a fun post-game show that is going to be tonight.
Yes, it is. And a lot of these Laker fans are piling out here early.
Yeah, very quietly, too.
Yeah. Don't want no problem. Just leave.
Beat with the nice finger roll.
Beat Krejci 17
off the bench for the Hawks.
Hawks by 20 with 1:25. Vanderbilt scoop to the hoop. Air ball followed, but was fouled. It's going to be on V. So the Hawks back on the road for another week. We'll join you from Los Angeles on Monday night against the Clippers.
And this is a big win going on the road for the Hawks. Again, it's the Lakers, and it's just motivation going to LA to play the Clippers.
Not sure, of course, who's going to be in that lineup Monday night with all the injuries. Well, what a performance here tonight. One to savor, dear brethren. Don't beat these guys by this kind of a margin very often.
No, you don't.
KP and Keel talk it over. Yes, so the flossing there by KP, very important. And keep those pearly whites in order.
Hey, you're going out to eat after the game. You know, you have to be right.
120 to 102. Beat spins it off, and there's a dunk for Toppin. Hawks by 20, less than a minute. Nick Smith. Maxi Kleber.
Toppin going up high to secure the rebound there.
Boy, that leaping ability runs in the family.
Yeah, it does.
For the Toppin.
Oh, because I'm saying Obi can get up off the floor.
Short. Asa Newell claims his 5th rebound to go with 17 points. And the Hawks are going to dribble out the final 14 seconds of this one. Hawks fans, we've been through a lot together. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. To beat the Lakers in Atlanta by 20 with 4 starters and your key reserve out of the lineup.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right, go Hawks.
Get that strong arm. Get out there and hug those players, John Foy.
Hey, it was definitely strong arm in the second half for the Hawks. They took total control.
The final score tonight at State Farm Arena, the Hawks 122 and the Los Angeles Lakers 102. The Hawks had 37 assists in tonight's game.
That's wonderful to see. The ball really moved. They shared it well. They made shots, and the defense was staggering.
Let's go down to Madison.
I'm here with 2 players who had a standout game tonight, Mohamed Gay and Zachary Richeche. Mo, I'll start with you. Wow, what a night. A career-high night for you in multiple categories. How were you able to get into a rhythm early?
Honestly, just be ready. We was missing JJ and KP. Obviously, we missed Trey, too. 3 incredible players, but just be ready.
With multiple starters out tonight, what was the mentality for the team coming into this one?
We have to be aggressive, especially our defense. Start on the defensive end, our offense will take care of themselves.
Thank you. And Zach, what a night for you as well. Defensively, you were really able to silence the Lakers starters there in the second half. How were you able to do it?
I feel like we did a pretty good job as a team. Collectively, we play hard on defense, and that's why, help us to the other side of the court and play good offense. So it was really like a team effort, and everybody played great, and that's a good team win.
Yeah, to that point, 37 assists on 46 made field goals. Coach Schneider was telling us pregame that he didn't want you all to resort to isolation basketball, even with starters out. When you're sharing the ball like that, how much fun is the offense to play with?
It was super fun. It was super fun. That's the way we want to play. Play with pace, play for each other. That's the most important. And I think we did that pretty well tonight. So we got to keep doing it.
All right, enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Madison, thank you.
Music.